There is growing demand for air medical services in Hong Kong. But instead of hiring full-time medical workers to cater to the needs of the public, the government flying service recruits volunteer doctors and nurses to provide emergency services in the air. Vicky Kung tells us why.
Dr. Wu Wing-kang is a full-time accident and emergency specialist at a public hospital. In his spare time, he hops onto government flying service helicopters to provide urgent medical assistance, mainly to stranded hikers and patients living on remote islands.
I don't view it as a job, actually. It's a sort of volunteer service, and I like volunteer service. And together with my interest in aviation, I like to fly, then that makes this perfect for me.
Wu is one of the 50 volunteer doctors and nurses who received special training to provide air medical services. But they are on duty only on certain days of the week.
If we look at the dispersions of our call-outs, most of the call-outs comes in during the weekend from Friday to Monday and probably during the public holidays. And that is one of the reasons why we roster our doctors and nurses to cover those periods.
In 2012, the Government Flying Service, or GFS, airlifted more than 1,800 patients to hospitals. That's almost 200 more than in 2011. So with the increase in demand, why didn't GFS employ full-time medical workers?
If we draw in full-time staff in the service, then they may not be able to maintain their clinical skills. We believe this is the best way to utilize their expertise and also the most cost-effective way to deploy resources.
FOC also says doctors and nurses mainly supplement first aid services administered by air officers, and helicopters can normally send patients to hospitals for more advanced treatments in less than 15 minutes. This is one of the main aircraft used by the government flying service for medical assignments. The helicopter can take up to a maximum of 6 stretchers, 6 passengers and 2 pilots in one go. Vicky Kung, TVB News.